welcome to the, footstool. Boy, come here. Come here. Okay, that's better. And, Mrs. Barrymore, some more eggnog, please.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Okay, as I was saying, welcome to the History Channel. This week we'll be continuing the strange and mysterious series. And this week we will also be doing the Hound of the Baskervilles and settings in this book.
Yes, sir. Right eggnog.
Now to Blake, our field reporter at Baskerville Hall.
I'm on site at the residence of Baskerville Hall. Let's go up the driveway to it. Okay, are you all ready? Here we go. Okay, let's go. And we're almost there. Is anyone home? I guess not. Now you see, Baskerville Hall may look gloomy and intimidating at first, but all you really need are some lights to bring it to its true glory. The area where I'm standing right now is a rather depressing one. Where I'm standing right now, Sir Charles Baskerville died many years ago. His death plays a crucial role in the mystery of this manor. At the time of his death, public facts stated that it was simply a case of heart disease, but some of the more credulous, or should I say uneducated, of the residents in the area believed in a slightly more supernatural cause of death. Back in the day, rumor had it there was a terrifying hound, the Hound of the Baskervilles. This hound would kill seemingly innocent Baskervilles living at this hall. The sound was brought on by a curse on Hugo Baskerville of many generations prior. Jack Bluth, our ancient folklore expert, has more on this interesting curse.
The story of the Hound of Baskervilles is quite an interesting one. It has been discovered in the ancient manuscript. This manuscript states that during the Great Rebellion, Hugo Baskerville was the owner of the distinguished Baskerville mansion in Devonshire. He had a bit of a temper and was generally regarded as a very bad man overall. One night, he was drinking with his friends. He had taken a liking to a local farm man's daughter. And as they were all quite drunk, they decided that they should ride out to the farm where she lived and kidnapped her. They kidnapped her and trapped her in the upstairs of Baskerville Hall. When she heard the wild ruckus the men downstairs were making, she decided to escape down the ivy-coated wall and across the almost impenetrable moor. When Hugo heard of her escape, he essentially sold his soul to the devil in exchange for killing her with his hounds. His companions followed him out until they heard a terrifying scream. Led on by peer pressure, they found Hugo and the girl had died a terrible death by a supernatural hound. The curse of the Baskervilles is that this hound will kill all the descendants of the Baskervilles, who all live at Baskerville Hall. The curse has some proof to it too, because much of the Baskervilles have ended their lives in instant and bloody, mysterious ways. Thank you for watching, and we'll go right back to Blake.
As I was saying before, some more uneducated residents around Baskerville Hall believed in this hound. In fact, even some of their present-day descendants still believe in this hound. Let's see what they have to say about this. Now then, let's go talk to some farm folk about these strange superstitions surrounding the hound.
Huh? What's that?
Brandy, oh yeah, nice brandy.
Hey, hobo. Where do you live?
Here.
That's nice.
I know.
Can you tell me anything about the Hound of the Baskervilles?
My great-great-grandfather once told me a story about this man. I think his name was Sir Charles. He walked through these woods, on a stroll, and this beast clawed him to death. Sadly, it's, too much brandy, and he couldn't really save him, so, yeah, that's the story.
It's really too bad. Have you ever seen the Hound of the Baskervilles?
Yes, dude, I've seen the Hound of the Baskervilles like 7 times. 7 times.
7? Oh.
7.
Can you describe it to me?
It's big, black, and, 2 eyes, 2 eyes, and 4 legs.
Oh, okay. Does the Hound of the Baskervilles look like this?
Right on, man.
Really?
Right on. Oh, yeah, that's the Hound of the Baskervilles.
The Hound of the Baskervilles. Thank you for this information.
No problem, man, no problem.
In this alley, there used to be 12-foot-high hedges that have since been cut down and replaced with black fences. The only entrances to here are the locked doors to the house, over here, the locked gates to the summer house, and the locked gates out to the moor over here. Speaking of the moor, let's go looking out there with our host, Carver.
This is the infamous moor, said to be home of the Hound of the Baskervilles. With its gloomy, melancholy, rolling hills, it's not exactly the happiest place on earth. Back in the day, many people claim to have seen the Hound roaming this moor at night in those hours of darkness when the powers of evil are exalted. Now, let's move on to another perhaps unnecessary but interesting location on this property, the Grimpenmire. Blake, our equestrian expert, will lead you to this location.
Here is the extremely depressing Grimpenmire. The positive it has is that it's the home of many rare, interesting insects. Besides that, though, it is a extremely depressing place. There's another one there. are sadly very muddy and disgusting. This mud acts as a sort of quicksand and will sweep unsuspecting animals in, such as ponies. Dozens die every day. Legend has it that Blake Quigley, an old resident of these lands, once hid crying in agony in the corner as Jack and Carver laughed in mockery. It's really quite depressing. Wait, what? I'm drowning! Just like one of the ponies!
Footstool Boy, you might want to go check on Blake. I think he met the same fate as one of the ponies.
Another one?
Oh, yes. That will do. We've gotten some questions from our viewers right now. What is the true secret behind this mysterious hound, though? Is the source natural or supernatural? Will we ever know? We'll reveal all the secrets when we return to the History Channel, Strange and Mysterious, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Oh, my feet are so sore.
Excuse me, rich person, do you need a human footstool? That would be great. It really helps out your feet and makes them not as sore. All you need is your phone. You see, it ships in a mere matter of seconds. You just dial the number. I'd like one human footstool delivered to Baskerville Hall. Okay, thanks. And then, in a mere matter of seconds, and here we are. It's already here. One human footstool and a complimentary hat and tie. Alright, get down there, footstool.
Now that's better.
Call the number on your screen right now to receive one Instawasher by Crazy Cleaners for only 2 easy payments of $99.99. The number is 1-800-CLEANER. Call now as supplies are limited.
And we're back. Do you have any guesses?
Sir Baskerville, they've taken the field reporter. Blake Quigley.
Let's have a moment of silence for him. What do you think you're doing, boy? Get on the ground. A moment of silence is not get you out of your job. Okay. Now, well, you're about to find out who the real person who's trying to kill off the Baskervilles is. Now, to myself, we'll be going to the Stapletons' house. This is the Stapletons' house, we now know. Thanks to Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, that Stapleton was the man behind the whole crime. As it turns out, Sir Charles Baskerville and Sir Henry Baskerville were the only people standing between the Stapletons and the house. He bought a cruel, horrible hound and covered it with special materials to make it look creepy. Then, using the legend to his advantage, he's going to kill the two with the hound. Thanks to Sherlock Holmes, though, Stapleton never succeeded in his plan. After Stapleton heard Sherlock successfully kill his hound, he fled and probably drowned. Now let's get back to the studio. I think it might rain soon.
And that's the end of that. Join us next week for the Harmony. No, Trini, I'm in the middle of the show. Leave! Well, join us next week for the Harmony and Discord series. But thanks for watching this